All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Does This Football Style? Does This Football Style? Style. I'll try again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good afternoon, even. Welcome to Does This Football Stand. Thank you very much for joining the stream today. It's Donald Johnson from Middlesbrough, north east of England. Today, Middlesbrough's 2020 to 21 season fixtures have been officially announced, and we don't have an easy ride. We're going to go through all the fixtures in full. I'm just getting the stream up on the TV so that I know the stream's going perfectly fine. There we go, we're live there. Welcome to everyone who's joined the stream, to Puckers, to Liam Martin, and to Josh Lincoln. Yo, what's popping? Woe does nice top. Yeah, it's the Boro away kit. It's a new one. Coventry in February got Watford, Norwich, Brentford, Cardiff and Swansea. Anyone think that's tough? By the way, I support Swansea. Yeah, that is a tough one for Swansea. There's a few tough fixtures for a lot of teams, and there's a lot of fixtures to watch out for. But of course, with it being the Middlesbrough stream, and obviously as you can see by title, we're going to talk about the fixtures. But first of all, please do leave a like and subscribe. We're not going to be live for too long. We'll only be live for, I'd say, half an hour at the most. But I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. And if you've just joined the stream, then welcome to the stream. We'll get straight underway. So, as we all know, we've got the Carabao Cup fixture starting in 2 or 3 weeks' time. 5th of September. Well, I say 5th of September. That's when it's meant to be. But it still says to be confirmed. So, to be confirmed, obviously, we have Shrewsbury Town the week before we actually kick off the season. And then we kick off the season with a very tough game. A very tough game to start off the season. We are away to newly relegated Watford, who are a side that you would expect to probably lose against. And I'm expecting to lose against Watford, to be honest. I haven't had any dinner yet. I had a sausage roll and that's it. I'm not expecting to get anything out of Watford, unfortunately, because Watford are an incredible team. They just didn't seem to do that well in the Premier League. And I think what the problem was last season, they've got the players that are capable of playing in that league. The only thing with Watford was it was their board really that cost them, because they had obviously 4 managers in one season, which is ridiculous. And obviously, one of my mates is a Watford fan. And even he says it's ridiculous, and Watford deserve to go down, really. But they can cause a few problems, and they certainly do in the Championship, because last time they were in the Championship, they were probably one of the best teams in the Championship. And obviously their new manager, Ivic, who's just come in, I don't know much about him. I don't know how good he is. Apparently he's a former PAOK manager or something. So he has got managerial experience, which is sort of a good thing, but will he do it in Championship? We'll soon find out. It's a bit early to say. We haven't even started the season, and I don't think half the Championship teams have even started pre-season yet. But Watford's not going to be an easy one to start the season off, and I don't think we'll get a win. Bournemouth at home, another newly relegated team, and another team who will probably get absolutely slaughtered against, because they have some very good players. Callum Wilson, for example, Junior Stanislas is still with them. But they have lost Aaron Ramsdale, their goalkeeper, and I believe Nick Kanake probably is on the verge of leaving, or whether he's actually gone. We normally we do okay against them at home normally. It's away from home. Away from home, we don't do well against them away. Yeah, I thought Arcade left. Yeah, he'd gone. Was it was 40 million, wasn't it, that deal? I haven't been keeping up on the transfers after time, to be honest. Well, Bournemouth are a team who really will cause problems. It's a 41 million is a silly price. Junior Stanislas is a player who obviously scored at Old Trafford, and he's a player who you really have to mark down. You let him go through you, and he's going to score. And of course, he scored a few good goals in the Prem. Callum Wilson, obviously, I think he was one of the top scorers in the Championship when they got promoted a couple of seasons ago. That was the season that I think that's the season we got promoted actually when Bournemouth won the league. Or was that who won the league that season? Yeah, I think it was Bournemouth who won the league that season. Or was it? No, it was Burnley. It was Burnley. Bournemouth went up the season before. I think. Oh, I can't remember now. It's either 2014 or 2013. I think they got promoted. Correct. If you can correct me, that's fine. Then I can't remember. To be honest, it was that long ago. Welcome those who've joined. Please do like the stream, and give us your thoughts on the fixtures. Also, give us your thoughts on the Premier League ones as well, because the Premier League fixtures did come out as well. But that's two tough games to start off with, Watford and then Bournemouth. You know, two teams who most likely we won't win against. But Bournemouth at home, we could nick a point. I don't think we will, though. Then again, I don't think Bournemouth even got. I think Bournemouth are still managerless because they haven't got. They haven't got Eddie Howe, and I think that's going to be a big loss for them. Because without Eddie Howe, they're nothing. Eddie Howe was a fantastic manager, did he? Amazing for them. He took them, I believe, from League Two straight to the Premier League, and just because he got relegated, I think he resigned before they could sack him. Basically, looks better on the CVs. Norwich won the season in 18-19. Will they do the same here? No, I think Watford and Bournemouth will contest the title. Anyone else agree? I don't think Norwich will go up. Norwich certainly won't go up. And I don't see I don't think Bournemouth or Watford will go straight back up. I think they might get into the place, but I don't think... It's too early to say who's going to finish in the automatics. I can't even predict it. It's that difficult. They've lost Eddie Howe and Nathan Ake now. But Bournemouth, I don't think will go up really automatically. They might get up through the place. I don't think this time. I've got Brentford as favourites to actually try and go up this season. Norwich mid-table will do me. Leeds have Liverpool first. Yeah, they do. They're going to get absolutely slaughtered at Anfield. We've got 13 in the stream. Please do like and subscribe if you are new. Keep giving us your thoughts in the live chat. Welcome to Charlie Kane, by the way. At the same time, Scotty B. Yershik for coming. Joe Jumpin, hello. Ben Livingston and Jake Johnson, who's just joined us, and everyone else who's joined, welcome to the stream. Do you think Millwall will get top 6? Well, I mean, you finished... I mean, are you a Millwall fan or are you not? I don't know whether you're a Millwall fan or not, but Millwall did finish sort of mid-table last season. And I do see them as more of a mid-table side this season, rather than a top 6 team. If they do finish in top 6, then fair enough, but I don't think we'll get top 6. I don't think Millwall or Boro will get top 6. They might, they might get 10th or something. But I would class Millwall as a mid-table team. I wouldn't class them as a massive championship club who are going to finish, in the playoffs and stuff. But, people are saying 8th and stuff. I'd class them as a mid-table club, in my opinion, to be honest. I mean, you can agree and disagree all you like. Coventry will walk the league the same playoffs. So Coventry will not get into the playoffs. If I was going to predict them, I would say they might just survive or they'll go down. I think the highest they'll finish is 21st. Literally. No offence, I think Middlesbrough could be fighting for survival again, just based on last season after lockdown. You didn't really get wins, please don't let me. No, I'm not. I wasn't going to hate you. People have their opinion. I think under Neil Warnock knows what he's doing. He's a manager with a lot of experience. He's known for taking teams up to the Premier League. He's not known for really keeping them in the Premier League, but he is a manager with probably more experience than anyone else in the Championship. And I think with that in mind, and my dad said to me that Warnock, is a manager who won't take any prisoners this season. So Borough have to at least finish top 10 or he won't stay. Yeah, you're lucky you got the closed beta code. I didn't get it, I don't think. No, I didn't. I haven't got the beta. Pooh. I play FIFA all the time and you still don't get the beta. It's ridiculous. But, nah. We did get wins. We won 50% of our games under Warnock. We are one of the best managers in the league with young, promising squad. No way we'll fight for survival. Yeah, I can see us finishing maybe top 10. I don't see us finishing top 6, to be honest. It's the first season. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope we can finish in top 6 and hope we can push for promotion. At the end of August, what would be August, sorry, the end of September, we're 15 minutes, we're like 10 minutes in, we've only got to September a minute. 26th September, away to QPR. Now, last time we played there, I believe, was a 2-2 draw against them, and then we obviously lost at home, but obviously John Hugel, I believe, still plays for them, former ball man who just loves going against us. So, that's not going to be an easy game, but I do think that's a game that we can get a point out of. So there's my thoughts for that. Into October now. Barnsley at home, very winnable. Reading at home, winnable. Bristol City away, tough one. Then again, they haven't got Lee Johnson, but I think some caretaker manager from a different club is taking charge. So that'll be interesting. Cardiff City away is always a tough one. We never do particularly well in Wales in total. We didn't beat Newport. We didn't beat Swansea. We don't beat Cardiff away after time. So that'll be a tough one. Could see it's probably getting beat. Coventry City at home. That won't be easy. They're newly promoted. They'll fancy their chances against Boro. But I can see us getting at least a draw from that game. And then Forest at home is always an enthralling contest. Forest at home, I think we can get at least a draw. So apart from those games, the only game that I don't see us getting a point from is Cardiff. Just given our form in Wales. Cardiff will do amazing under Neil Harris. They were mid-table. Cardiff, Harris joined and got them into playoffs. How dangerously will they be this season? I think playoffs coming from a Swansea fan. They pushed for playoffs, I believe, this season. And, I think Neil Harris, I think he'll have been annoyed that they didn't get into the top 6 because they were one of the teams, in my opinion, who probably deserved to because he's a good manager, Neil Harris. Then again, I absolutely detest him because he's always a bit of a pain in the backside on the sidelines. And he's well known for getting sent off at the Riverside. It's early to say who's going to get into the playoffs, but I do think Cardiff, did get into the playoffs. What I was meant to say, and I got that totally wrong. Cardiff were in the playoffs, but I think Neil Harris will be annoyed they didn't get to the playoff final. That's what I meant. I just got the wrong words out. That's my fault. It does happen at times when you're talking too fast. I need to slow down a bit. Swansea took Bristol City's captain Corey Smith. He was amazing for them. Corey Smith, he was a good player for them. And I think it'd be good for Swansea. It depends on the play style, I think, for some players. Cardiff at class, I could see an automatic promotion for Cardiff. I can see them getting probably playoffs again, but I don't think they'll get automatics. So from October, Barnsley win, Reading win, Bristol City draw, Cardiff loss, Coventry draw, Forest draw. People will say we'll beat Coventry, but you don't underestimate. I know what we're like against a few newly promoted sides. We've been a bit poor sometimes against them, and we always seem to. I don't know what it is, but I'm just trying to just reposition myself. I think what I find with the Boa is one season, it's like a few times we're good against the good teams and then we're bad against the bad teams. And it was a bit different last season because we weren't really good against any teams after time. Barnsley even as well. And whole, games last season that we should have won and we didn't. But Neil Warnock's a man who knows what he's doing and he's a manager who won't take prisoners, trust me. We don't turn up in games, they'll know about it. Please do like stream if you haven't already done so. So from October, I think, because obviously, don't forget we've got the Carabao Cup games. I'm not mentioning the Carabao Cup games because I don't know. It depends if we even get past Shrewsbury, because that's not going to be particularly easy. And then, of course, we've got the FA Cup to happen at some point. So, out of October, win, draw. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 points out of a possible 18, which is what I'm predicting. So at least 9 points would be good. Anything less than that, then I'd be a bit a bit worried going into November, because November's not going to be particularly easy. Blackburn away, we lost there last season, obviously, because of Jared Gillick giving them a penalty. And then obviously we lost because of that. But it might be different. We're not that bad against Blackburn. I don't think we're that bad against Blackburn. I think we can get at least a draw from there this time. Preferably a win, try and get revenge on them. So at least probably a draw from there. Brentford away. Well, obviously Brentford at their new stadium. I don't know what their new stadium is even called. I've got a head that's actually stuck down my face. I don't know what their new ground's called. I assume it's probably just Griffin Park or something. Looks quite nice, actually, their new stadium, I have to admit. But Brentford away, very tough. They're always a tough team to play against away from, especially when they're at home. And obviously last season we did do quite well, actually. We lost 3-2, but I'd say we were unlucky to lose that. So I think going by that, I think this season we could nick the win again. We could nick the win against them. So I'll go for probably a 1-goal win. Might be a scrappy win, but I couldn't care less. Norwich at home, we never beat them. Last 4 games we played against Norwich and we've lost by a goal. And we always seem to get unlucky against them, home and away. So, bearing in mind that Norwich City do still have their Premier League squad with them, they've still got Pukki and etc. So, and Daniel Farke is a good manager, and is known for beating us. So I think realistically, I'll take, if we can get a draw from the game against Norwich, I'll happily take that. Because I'm not expecting us to win it. Yeah, he did tell me off, didn't he? When you played Swansea last time, we beat you home and away. What score prediction are you going for this season against us home and away? When do we play against Swansea? We play you at home first in December. And obviously we did quite well in December. Last season, but this season's a different one. I'm hoping we can get revenge on Swansea, but I'd say 1-1. I'll take a draw. I think you put too much hype into us. We're not that good. You weren't that good in the Premier League, one of the worst teams in the Prem, but in the Championship, you were a strong outfit in the Championship in 2018, and you've still got a lot of those players that got you up to the Prem. They just weren't good enough to be in the Premier League. So I wouldn't be surprised if you did beat us again. Because I know what Norwich are like. Whether they have a good team or not, they always tend to nick a win off us. Apart from when we obviously beat you, I think 4-0 or something at home back in 2015. I think that was the last home win against you. So Norwich City home, Derby County at home. It's always a tough game against Derby, but I think we can win that. I do think we can win it. Huddersfield Town away, that is a must-win, because Huddersfield were awful last season, and we only ended up with a goalless draw after having practically an open goal. So I'm expecting nothing but a win against Huddersfield. No respect to Huddersfield, but that's a game we must win. I'm happy if Swansea this season just get wins and draws. I couldn't care less. If we get draws, a loss would be sad yet again. No one likes to see their team lose. Same applies for every team, I suppose. We'll see on the Cough Player final. Yeah, and I was bloody there as well. I put Norwich to finish 5th or 6th, but you'll lose in the playoffs. Scotty's not worried. Scotty doesn't want to go back to the Prem because he doesn't want VAR. Then again, they're looking at bringing VAR into the Championship either this season or next season. So, apparently, but we don't know whether that's true or not. So, at the end of November, a draw against Blackburn at least. A draw against Brentford, I think. Draw a point probably against Norwich, point against Derby, and a win at Huddersfield. So there you go. So I, for some reason, I'm optimistic. I do think we can get an unbeaten one going. Maybe. I'm not sure about Norwich, but it's one of those things. Into December, Swansea at home. Now, we got beat against them. Hopefully, we can nick a point off you. Stoke away 3 days later. We don't tend to do too bad at Stoke City. But they can cause problems. They obviously beat them this season, didn't we? And they weren't amazing, but obviously James McLean, he nearly scored he nearly scored at the start of the second half in the last game. Can't say anything's a must-win yet. Season hasn't begun. Well, I'm determined. I'm expecting us to get a win against Huddersfield. Because after last season, we should have won last season, and we bloody didn't. So I'm expecting nothing but a win this season against Huddersfield. But, I mean, it's a fair point. I've said it's a fair point. Because obviously the season hasn't begun. And there's still people predicting where people are going to finish, which, you know, is difficult to predict at the minute. But you know what's daft is, people are saying that, I mean, this was on Sky Sports, but apparently Peterborough United are favourites to win League One. Now, how are they favourites to win League One? It hasn't started. So, it's, I don't know. Expecting to win, the game being a must-win. I mean, every game is practically going to be a must-win if we're to, because a lot of ball fans are expecting us to get promoted. And I'm only expecting us to finish top 10 at probably the best. I don't think we'll get in the top 6. But if we're going to be trying to get automatic promotion and finish at least in the playoffs, then we are going to have to try and win every game. In my opinion, Wigan, Hull, or Charlton to get automatic. Probably Hull. This is League One, isn't it? There's a few teams who could possibly do it. Sunderland, obviously. I hope they don't. But Sunderland could nick automatic promotion. I mean, there's no guarantees that they won't. I hope they don't, because we don't like Sunderland. Obviously, being Boro fans, we don't like them. But I'll keep that quiet. But I think with Sunderland they're not known for being a League One club. And I think obviously, the postponement of the season didn't help. But this season should be normal. We just get the season done and dusted pretty quickly without any 3 or 4 month pauses because of coronavirus, etc. So, fingers crossed that we don't have any more problems this season. Who do you think the top 3 will be in League 2? League 2. No, I know we're not known as a championship club, but we're not. I don't think we're good enough for the Premier League. I don't think we've been good enough for the Premier the last couple of years, actually. The top 3 will be in League 2. Bolton, Bradford, Exeter. I don't think Bradford will go straight back up. I mean, Exeter, they got to the playoff final, didn't they, against Wickham? I think they'll certainly be looking to get promotion this season. It's whether they'll do it. Bolton, I can see them getting automatic promotion because they'll be trying to bounce back. At least they won't have a minus 12 points deduction to start the season. Also, something I was meant to say. When do we play Sheffield Wednesday? We play Sheffield Wednesday at the end of December. They start on a minus 12 point deduction, so they've got a pretty tough job. But I can't see Sheffield Wednesday going down even with the points deduction because I think they're a good enough team. From the Championship promotion will be Watford, Nottingham and Swansea. Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest did well last season, but then they just bottled it. They bottled it at the last minute, really. And obviously that Stoke game totally killed it. League 1, Wigan, Charlton, Portsmouth. Okay. And Bolton next to Salford from League 2. I don't see Salford getting promotion, if I'm honest. Be nice to see different teams there. Exeter, most likely. But I don't know at the minute. Exeter played Northampton, not... Exeter played Northampton, no, again. I thought... Oh, Wycombe's League 1. Wycombe was the League 1. Sorry, balls. Right, Wycombe was the League 1 player final. Exeter had Northampton, and I believe they got... They didn't get to the final, did they? No, they didn't, because I think... No, never mind. Exeter didn't get to the final. That's my mistake, I'll be honest. I nearly forgot anyway. Edel, can I just say good luck for Middlesbrough in real life? Also, good luck to your Middlesbrough team for Monday. They take on Man City. Oh, by the way, he does his fantasy football. So, by the way, that's if you wonder what that is. May I point out I'm half English and Welsh, so I support Bradford and Swansea, with Swansea more, and I live in England. Okay, interesting. So, as I was saying, into December, so obviously Swansea at home, I think we'll get a draw. Stoke away, I think we'll win. Preston away, I think we'll win that. We have a decent record. And the last 2 times we've played there, we've won. Millwall at home. Now, that normally ends up being a draw. It even normally ends up being 1-1. So... I'll go 1-1 again for some reason. I don't know why. I'll just go for 1-1 again. Luton Town at home. I mean, we can't do worse than we did last season against them. We should definitely beat them. So, Luton Town, hopefully we can get revenge on them for beating us. And then Luton, I mean, I don't know what's been going on with them. Because 1 minute they had their manager, and the next minute they didn't. And it was like a bloody circus going on there. It was like going round in circles. So we'll see what happens there. But I think we can get a win against them and get revenge. Dad supports Swansea, Mum supports Bradford, even though I have a Bradford season ticket, because why have a season ticket to Swansea and every week travelling 5 hours? Well, Yusuf does it for the Borough games. Yusuf lives in London. He travels to the Saturday home games on the train. And that's about 4 hours on the train. Which is fair enough. But I can see where he comes from. It's a long way to travel for a home game. Oh, you're back. Sorry about that. This is the problem when you do mobile streaming. It's the app just sometimes goes wonky. It shouldn't be anything to do with the connection, because I'm downstairs where the connection's fine. The connection's better downstairs than it is upstairs. So I don't know why. Where was I up to? Hate Cardiff. I follow Manchester United, Madrid and Wexford FC because they are my local. Wexford. Oh, yeah, because you're from Ireland, aren't you? How long is the stream? I don't know. As soon as I've done all the games and then I've read everyone else's comments, that's when I'll be done. So, Luton, after that, we've got Birmingham City away. Now, we lost there last season, but we're known for getting a few goals. So, yeah, I'll sort it out. I'll sort it out later, because if I remember. I'm gonna go for a draw at Birmingham. Rotherham United at home. Realistically, we should win that. And then Sheffield Wednesday, where again we should be able to nick the result. Going into 2021, of course, don't forget we'll have the FA Cup ties to play as well, and the Carabao Cup ties if we get past Shrewsbury. Along with all these. Into January, we start off the 2021 year with an away trip to Adams Park to take on newly promoted Wycombe Wanderers away. Away from home, it might be a completely different story. But I think we can get a draw. We don't really lose when it comes to New Year games. And for once, we're actually not playing on New Year's Day. We're playing the day after. Because normally we play New Year's Day, but obviously we've decided we're playing on the Saturday, which is the 2nd. So fair enough. So Wycombe away, I think that'll be a draw. Could be a totally different game. Birmingham at home after that, which again we should win. Even though it was a draw last time we played them, and all hell broke loose when they scored a second goal and it was disallowed. Because I think one of our players had gone down or something. And of course, the Birmingham bench were just starting a fight with Leo, and it all broke loose. So yeah, Wednesday 20th away to Forest. Yeah, it would be on a bloody weeknight. There's one stadium I was looking to go to if obviously if we were allowed to go to away games at this point. Forest away. If we can get a point from there, that would be great. Blackburn at home. We drew last time against them. And I think realistically we can nick a result out of that. I think we'll win that. Norwich away. It's got to be a Norwich win. We don't win away in Norwich. We haven't won away to Norwich since 2015. No, we haven't won away to Norwich since 2015. That was when was that? That was towards the end of the season where we beat them 1-0. And then from there, Norwich just kept beating us by a goal every time. That's just win, does that win? So that's January. Into February, Brentford at home. Again, I can probably see us getting a point. Derby away. And we might end up losing that. I hope we don't, but I do think we might lose that. Huddersfield Town at home. Should win that. We're away to Derby on my dad's birthday. Saturday 20th, it's Wedding away. Again, winnable, in my opinion. 23rd, at home to Bristol City. And then at home to Cardiff. 2 tough home games. If we can get a point from either of them, that'll do me. I don't see us beating them. 25th of November, who the boro of them? We're at home to Derby, that's the Wednesday night. Oh, that's the Wednesday night. I hope that doesn't clash with any rehearsals, because I don't know if they're still doing the Wednesday night or what's happening with the show that we're meant to be doing. Into March, we're away to Coventry, then away to Swansea. Coventry away won't be easy, but it won't be too difficult either. So it won't be hard, won't be easy. Down the middle with that one, I think. Nah, bad. You know what? Sorry, I think we'll win against Coventry away. Swansea away, I don't see who's winning. Because we never seem to win in Wales. Stoke City at home. Stoke City at home, we tend to beat them. So, realistically, there's a win for us. Preston at home on the 16th of March. Trying to think, last time we played them it was 1-1. Josh Harrop scored, and then I think we equalised with an own goal right before half time. I'll go confident. I'll go for a win against Preston. And then away to Millwall's always a tough place to go to Den. It's always a tough place to go. But we do tend to get a few results there. We tend to get pick up a few points. I'll go for a draw for that one. April, Bournemouth away. We never win it. We never win away at Bournemouth, so I don't think we'll win. Bournemouth away, probably get beat. Watford at home. Draw. Barnsley away. I mean, surely we'll beat them this time. I mean, I don't think we turned up against them last time we played away. We lost 1-0, but I don't see us losing this time. QPR at home. That's probably going to be a draw. Rotherham away. Win. We normally win there. And then Sheffield Wednesday at home to finish April. That's a tough one, actually, because they beat us. Didn't they beat us 4-1 this season? They beat us 4-1 at the Riverside this season, which was embarrassing. So, but I think, obviously, that was under Woodgate. And half our players didn't turn up. This time be a different game. I think we'll win. I think we'll win that. Saturday the 1st. This is into May. The final 2 games. Luton away. If it's anything like the 3-3 game, then we're going to be in for quite a treat. I do think we'll win there this time. And then at home to Wycombe Wanderers. End the season on a high with a win at home as well. So I think we'll end the season on a high. I think we'll start off pretty badly, and then I think towards the end of the season, I think we'll end the season on a high. But I have to say, it's going to be an intriguing season. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping we can get a few results out of a few teams. But that's my fault. That's all the fixtures there. So if I was going to predict where we were going to finish, I would say, well, I don't think we'll finish in the automatics. We certainly won't finish in the automatics. I just don't think we're good enough. Playoffs is possible, but I don't think we'll do that either. Somewhere between 7th and 10th, I think. As long as we finish at least in the top 10, I'll be happy about that. It's whether we're going to get into the playoffs or not. That's the thing. So if I was going to actually make a big prediction as to exactly where we're going to finish, I'm going to go 8th. Because obviously we can't sign people. We can't sign players in a minute, obviously, because a lot of teams are signing our targets and stuff. But I think with the current squad, and obviously with Neil Warnock, it'll be a better season than last season. And I can see us finishing at least top 10. So we've got Watford first game, and then Bournemouth at home in the second game. 2 tough games to start the season, and then I think we'll forget those 2, and then we'll just sort of try and, we'll probably pick up a few points there. I think Watford and Bournemouth will beat you. To be honest, I'm half expecting us to not get a single point out of either of them. However, Bournemouth at home, we don't tend to do that bad at home to Bournemouth. It's away from home that we don't do well. So at home to Bournemouth, we don't do too bad, and we tend to get at least a point or 2 out there, or a point or 3. So we don't tend to lose. So we could get a point out of Bournemouth. But Watford away, I don't see us winning. I don't see us getting a point. Norwich will beat you 3-1. Nah, I mean, with Norwich only ever... Whenever Norwich play against us. They do beat us, but they only ever beat us like 1-0. Sorry, the last 4 games have been 1-0, but it's a different season, different players. It might be, but realistically, I think it could be another game that only be 1-0. I'm putting 12. Who do you have second? We just said Bournemouth. No offence, but I think Bournemouth and Watford will beat you. That's tough. It is. I know it's tough going, really. Not to offend people, but supporting a small team must be fun and head-wrecking and dramatic. Just had a notification there. Right, we're back now. Norwich will get a draw if they're lucky against Middlesbrough. Depends on Middlesbrough's season goes. Yeah, I mean, if we go into this game on the back of defeats, then I don't think we'll be too confident. I'm looking forward to this season. It's going to be a tough season. But I think, I think it'll be an exciting season. Let's hope that Boro can perform well. And give us your thoughts in the comment section on how you think your team's going to do in the season. I don't know what's going on today. Doesn't normally do it with OBS. Reading won't go up. No, Reading will not go up. Not a chance. But anyways, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. I'm going to end the stream here because I've got to go and get myself some dinner in a second. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll be back live probably tomorrow when we talk about the Manchester United fixtures. I've messaged someone asking if they want to come because I'm messaging Tom actually in a minute. So I'm trying to see if we can get people on, but yeah, live again it will be. I'll be live, trust me. So yeah, we should be live tomorrow. If not, then we'll see you on Sunday for the Champions League final. But thanks for joining and have a safe day. Bye bye.